Welcome back to another video. Today we are in the Jungle Club in the Great League, and we have a team consisting of Mantine and Stunfisk with the Charjabug. So here we face these Shadow Steelix here. Depending on what moveset it runs, could be a pretty neutral game. So they go for the Psychic thing right here, debuffs our defense. We're gonna go for this Ice Beam slash Water Pulse bait, and we do get the shield, so that's pretty good for our Mantine. Our Mantine has already done the shield, and now they know they don't have the shield here, but it is going to be able to do some good neutral damage. So we're going to come back in with our Stunfisk here, as this is the only real counter we have for the Steelix. They go for the Psychic thing, but we are able to reach for this Mud Bomb here. Does it get a shield from our opponent? No, it doesn't. So we're going to reset the debuff, switch out into the Charjabug. They swap out into the Pelipper, and unfortunately for them, they are weak to the Charjabug in the backline right there. So GG's to our opponent, able to win that backline with our Charjabug. So we do have the Mantine paired with the Stunfisk core, and then we kind of have the Charjabug as our safe swap. So we're going to switch out into the Charjabug here, and our opponent has the Altaria. Altaria is going to be able to do a lot of fast move pressure with the Dragon Breaths. We go for the Discharge to do some neutral damage. They actually have Dazzling Gleam, so not running the Green Day Moonblast. They just used a ton of energy with their Dazzling Gleam. We're going to check out this Altaria here. We are met with a Stunfisk. So Stunfisk here is going to have to take some X-Scissors. In fact, we might be able to get to another X-Scissor here, judging from the remaining health. Let's see if our opponent allows us to get to another one. No, they are actually able to farm down, so that's not great for us. We're going to have to tank this move with our Mantine here. Ends up being a Discharge. One Discharge does not take out the Mantine, which is interesting. And now we have the Stunfisk versus the Skarmory. Skarmory here is going to throw a move. Ends up being the Sky Tab. Okay, so they elect not to debuff themselves. We're going to go for this Discharge here. It's going to get a shield or some big damage. And now potential farm down range. Let's see if we actually go for the farm down. Do they go for the Brave Bird? If they go for Brave Bird, potential farm down. So we do get the farm down, which is great. But do we have enough health to take out this Stunfisk of our own? We have a ton of energy, so we're definitely going to give 2 shields here. Now the question is, do we have a move on our Mantine? No, we don't. We're going to shield right here. Ends up being the Discharge, but they have a lot of energy, so this is GG's, unfortunately, unable to beat this game. Maybe if we had saved a shield, additional shield somewhere, we would have been able to beat that last game. But on to the next game, we have the Whiscash versus the Mantine. Pretty good lead for us. They switch out into their Lantern, so we're going to switch out into our Stunfisk here. Stunfisk has a terrible matchup against their Whiscash, so we're just going to use this Stunfisk here to do as much damage. Let's see if we're going to be able to take out this with Lantern. Lantern does tank the Mud Bomb. So we do have to consider shielding here, but I think this next Surf Field will not KO, so we let it go. Next one will certainly take us out, but let's see if our opponent ends up deciding to farm down, or do we go for the move? We actually have to clip the energy. We go for this Mud Bomb here. It doesn't get a shield, but it does allow this Vigoroth to farm us down. And now we're going to use our Charjabug for this Vigoroth. We know that they can basically win this by just going straight body slams. So we just allow this Charjabug to go down. But they actually decided to go for the Rock Slide. So Rock Slide is going to do some big damage, but it doesn't KO. So because they used a lot of energy on the Rock Slide, we're going to shield right here to either get the shield back or get the KO. And now we're looking for a potential. Okay, they actually switch out, and now we have the Mantine on the Whiscash. So let's see if we can win this game. They go for the Skull, looking for the debuff. They do get the debuff. A little bit unlucky right there. We're going to go for this Feral Ace. They do end up shielding it. And now we're going to have to get to another move. They actually are able to CAP tie us. And another Skull goes through. I think we avoid the second debuff. So Feral Ace comes through. Probably only like 10% damage at this point. Here we're gonna let this go. Ends up being the Scold, but it also debuffs again. So a little bit bad luck happening right now. We're going to go and get one fast move, and then we're going to throw this X-Scissor to take out this Vigoroth. And luckily, we are able to spam right back into another X-Scissor. Will this X-Scissor take out this Whiscash? Yes, it does. So GG's to our opponents, able to win that with the Charjabug, basically. Charjabug just going crazy, throwing X-Scissors all day, and able to take out a Whiscash. Alright, we got the Quagsire versus the Mantine here. Pretty decent. So here we go again. We got the Charjabug this time. So we're going to switch into our Stunfisk. Stunfisk here does tank the X-Scissor. And we're just going to go for this Mud Bomb here. Mud Bomb will be able to do some good neutral damage as well. But as you can see, we are resisting their Volt Switches. Another X-Scissor comes through. And let's see if our opponent ends up shielding at any point, because they might not want us to flip the switch here. So they're going to go for another X-Scissor. It does take out the Stunfisk, unfortunately. So we're going to decide to go in with our Charjabug to try to get an energy head start. We're going to have to tank this X-Scissor. We know that they're going to have that Whiscash. Or not the Whiscash, the Quagsire, the Mud Boy. Mud Boy is going to have to tank an X-Scissor. We are able to get to another X-Scissor here. Do we get a shield in this situation? No shield. We try to catch a move, but our opponent ends up quitting the game. Don't know why, but maybe they didn't have the Stone Edge. Maybe they had Earthquake and Aqua Tails and Mud Bombs. So GG's to our opponent. On to the next game. Let's see what we find. We got the Mantine versus the Vigoroth. Vigoroth here. Kind of a neutral lead here. We could switch out and see what they have in the back, but let's see what we end up doing. Our opponent here is farming up. We try to catch a Rock Slide. Let's see if we catch a Rock Slide in this situation. Okay, nice. We do catch the Rock Slide, which is great. We know that this is going to be a Body Slam now, so we're just going to change this. And let's see if our opponent ends up using shields or letting this go. Interesting that they have not switched out. Okay, they end up using a shield here, indicating that this Stunfisk is pretty good against their backline. They go for a Body Slam. We have to shield here, and then we're going to throw another move. This is most likely going to get a shield, judging how they're playing this. Yeah, it makes sense. And then we're going to try to catch a move here. Not that it really matters. Catching it on the Charjabug is okay. It's still some neutral damage, but we want to fish out what they have in the bag. So they do reveal that they have the Vigoroth Lantern right now. What could they possibly have in the bag that didn't want to see the Stunfisk also? We're going to go for our X-Scissor here. This X-Scissor, will it take it out? Nope, but it gets it into red, and we're trying to get to another move, but they are able to farm us down, so not great. Don't want to come back in with the Mantine, because they already have a move available. So they're gonna throw the Surf on our Stunfisk, and we're just gonna have to stack it. And they finally reveal what they have in the bag. They end up having the Pelipper. Pelipper here also was pretty bad against our Stunfisk, so that explains why they're so hesitant to switch out. But this Mantine is looking to win this game, being very bulky. First off, we do tank the Weather Ball, and we're actually going to snipe their energy here, throw this Aerial Ace, get rid of this Pelipper, and hopefully they make a mistake or something, because we have a little bit of energy on our Mantine. When we decide to go for the farm down, they tried to force us to use some energy, but because they allowed us to farm down, we are able to come out with that Aerial Ace and take out that Vigoroth. So GG's to our opponent right there. Check out this team if you haven't already, and let us know if you enjoyed the video.